Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I'm putting together a travel journal. So I am excited about this. We have decided as a family to finally take vacation. It's going to be so good. We in fact have actually planned out vacations for the next few months until basically August. So there's lots of travel that's coming up. And so I wanted to put together just a series or a set of travel journals for the year. So for 2025, we've already taken one trip, a very quick trip for my anniversary. I ended up putting those notes into a different book that is part of my like anniversary or my date book with my husband. I should flip through that on my channel at one point. But those notes kind of went in there just because it was, you know, wedding or anniversary related. But now we're finally getting to a trip that is not attached to anything else. So I like to be able to just have a space to write about all the different things and journal during the trip. I do have a travel journal. This is actually part of, it's not travel journal, a travel planner that's part of my home binder series. Yeah, I might do a separate flip through of this. I might actually have a video on my channel, so I'm gonna link that before I do any flip through of it. But just a very quick kind of talk through of this. It has all of my planning notes. So of course you can see here my passports. There are notes for different trips that we've planned over time. I also have a very similar home binder set up for my Disney trips, but we're going to plan for a cruise. Now again, I do have in here, it's actually not in here, it's in my January FRANKENPLANNER, but I do have cruise planning notes. I recorded a video several weeks ago, I think in January, where I was putting together some pages for cruise planning, and I started thinking about cruising, and of course I wanted to take a cruise. So we have booked a cruise, and I wanted to just kind of like put together this journal, not just for the cruise but just for all of the travel that we have upcoming. So I'm excited about this. I am using here this book that says Self-Guided Journal. It is a book from Crown Jewels. Jewels, you can see how it's spelled here. It's not necessarily like the correct spelling of it. I ended up getting several of these self-guided journals from Dollar Tree, and I did end up using a similar setup for a cruise that I took about a year ago, and so I wanted to do something similar here, and it would just be nice to have just again like a set of travel journals that are related to my trips. So I'm excited about that. I was thinking initially that I should cut it down or wanted to cut it down, but I think I'm not going to do that. The reason for that is, just like I said, I've used several of these books from the Dollar Tree to make other travel journals, and I don't want to change the size, I don't think. So I brought out my paper trimmer, but you know, initially I was thinking of resizing it, but I think I'm gonna avoid that. So I don't know that I have flip throughs of these travel journals on my channel. If I'm not able to find videos of these being flipped through, I will record a separate video just to show you what these are. I haven't gone through and edited it, you know, to block out names and things like that. But this is one of them. This other one, which I didn't even cover, this one is, well, going back to this one is my cruise setup. I know it's definitely cruise setup because I have like trivia, things like that in here. And then this one is one that I had put together for a Disney trip that we took. And so, let me think. Oh, yeah, so there's, we were at a resort, it looks like, so there's a resort schedule, and then there's like, I have put a note to myself, there's an Animal Kingdom map in here, so I taped 2 pages together and put Animal Kingdom maps in here. So yeah, I just love doing it. This book is, you know, slim enough that I think it works well for travel and, you know, journaling while on travel, and I'm able to like buy it very cheap and just adapt it for my use. So let me go ahead and give you the measurements then. This book is 7 inches in width, and 10 inches in height. So again, I think it's a perfect size. It's about the width. It is actually the width of the Happy Planner, but it is about an inch higher in height, or like 3/4 of an inch in height. But again, I think perfect size. It's very slim. It has just, you know, just a lot of pages in here that you can use. I'm just going to, you know, get going with decorating it a little bit, because let me just show you a quick flip through of what it looks like. It has like a weekly page and then 7 lined pages, right? And then it just has the week page again, and again 7 lined pages, and it has that for 4 weeks. There's 3, and I missed the 4th week, but there are 4 weeks, so 4 weeks, 7 days per week, so there are about 32 pages. I have been doing 1 book per trip or per travel, but I think I'm gonna still do that. I think it's fine. I can afford to like not use every single page. So I went ahead and brought out this, and we're just gonna have fun because I am not a super like great travel journal decorator. I see like all of these amazing videos on YouTube of people who are able just to like knock it out of the park. They're doing like amazing, I don't know, like just the pages are beautiful, and I have tons of scrapbook material, and so it definitely can pull out some more, but I thought I would start off with these. There's, you know, a couple of like, these are just like my loose bits and pieces with travel and bon voyage and all of these things. So I am going to get into decorating here. I'm finished with the narration. I feel like I had a very long intro here talking about the travel journal setup and why I'm going the way that I'm going. And so we're going to put this video on fast forward so that way it's not a super long video. I am going to decorate 1 week in the travel journal, and then we are going to just kind of reassess. I think doing just 1 week should be good, and I can leave myself some room to add. I can bring this entire envelope with me if I want to and decorate while on the trip, but I want to at least get 7 or 8 pages done. I wanted to talk about this. These were actually from the cruise, the last cruise, one of the last cruises I took, right? So very nice, you know, and I'm trying to get some of this in there. So again, I'll be decorating this time around for a cruise, and I'll do several pages and we'll put it on fast forward with some music, and then I'll come back at the end and just kind of show you what I was able to do. So let's go ahead and have some fun. definitely sit and play with this a lot more, but I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. I had so much fun decorating the first week. I am trying to use up bits and bobs of my scrapbook stash, and so it's a little bit random, but I love it. I think it's just wonderful to be able to use my supplies. That's the goal, but put together something beautiful and fun that I can use to journal in. So let's go ahead and go through this. I did put one of my little scrapbook pieces. This is like a cardstock die cut piece, and I covered up the self-guided journal part, well actually the self-guided part, and I'll go ahead and at some point put a date, travel, or something there, but it reads as travel at this point because of the airplane. I did go ahead and decorate or add a couple of the journaling cards here at the front, as well as a sticker that says travel. I like leaving this page because this gives me a place to do some of the light planning for the week, and so I went ahead and just left this to be able to do that planning. It does have like the schools section and then moods for the week. You have a chance to color code, pick 4 different moods, and you can, color code for the week. I don't know if I would use that. You'll see later that I did cover it for the second week. And then I just had at it. I mostly have like scrapbook paper. So this scrapbook paper, these are all from the same scrapbook kit. So it's very thematic in the sense of like they all kind of color coordinate together. I also had a couple of pieces, which I showed you at the beginning, that were from a previous cruise. I ended up getting the kit, but never used it for anything. And so these are like a thicker kind of cardstock. They're meant to, it's meant to be a journal actually, but you can kind of like poke the holes out and put string or something through to kind of hold the cards together. This is a little bit too big. Well, actually, it's just, I like the size, but it's just kind of an awkward shape. And so I decided to use some of this as well and cut like this piece down just to fit it in here. More die cut pieces that I had just in my stash. This one was also from that. I have this like one sheet of stickers. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but it's just in my stash, and so I'm just using those up. It's not the perfect cut, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. This was just a random sheet that I had in my stash. I have a couple of like 3D pop outs. This one I just tucked in here. It caught some of the glue from the underlying piece here, but I might un-3D it. Like I might remove the pop-up glue dots and just glue the pieces down as 2D pieces. So that's still an option. I did use permanent glue stick, so I won't be able to rearrange things, which I'm fine with, but I do, if I need to, I do try to pull it up, and so I didn't glue it down like super tightly. You can see here is probably like a couple of swipes of glue everywhere. This was the other piece that I cut down to use there, so that was 2 of the 3 pieces. This is the 3rd piece, and again, just like random, these are from that same scrapbook kit, some random scrapbook paper, some stickers, all the different things, and so it's just kind of fun, colorful, a little bit random, but just kind of fun. And then here again, like just kind of lightly taped it down, put some scrapbook paper, and because I didn't use one of the cards, I ended up cutting it, and you can see here I covered up the goals and the mood tracker area and just cut it not in half, kind of like in thirds, glued one side here and the second part of it here. But I think what I am at this point going to do is put all these different pieces back into the envelope and save it for myself to use. I do think that I will take some time to decorate a few more pages, so that way they're all in this book together, but I don't know that I would do it before the cruise. So at least I have 1 week though, and it's super cute. I like to just kind of, again, journal about the trip, and so I have fun spaces to do that with. I had to put a note to myself to get a Sharpie marker, and yeah, so that is all. That was a lot of fun, and I am not a travel journaler in the sense of like I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. So So I did the best that I could. It is fun and random and, you know, just colorful. And so that's kind of my style. It's my vibe. You know, taking a vacation is a lot of fun. So, you know, I want it for that. I don't go with like the retro or, you know, like vintage look for my travel journals, or, you know, I don't do that. So this was perfect for me and I'm excited to write in it. I do look forward to doing some travel in the next couple of months. So there will be some travel journaling type videos that are coming up on my channel. So do look forward to those if you're interested. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video, bye guys.